Hello students, welcome to our tutorial on how to calculate the perimeter of a square. Perimeter of a square. My name is Shola, and this tutorial is being brought to you by First Step Educational Services. Now, I think in our previous lecture we know what a square is. And for a quick recap, now we need to remind ourselves what a square is. A square is a four-sided plane shape with all its sides being equal. So, what do we mean by perimeter? Perimeter means addition of all the sides of a shape. Now, if you are talking about a four-sided shape or a shape that has four sides, if you are asked to find the perimeter, you have to add all the sides together. If it is a three-sided shape that you are considering, for you to know the perimeter, just add all the sides together. Now, you can see on the screen now that we have a particular square here. So, and each of the side now is length, because it's a square. So for us to get the formula for perimeter is equals to length plus length plus length and length. So we have four length here because a square has four sides. That's why we are adding all the sides together. And we can also write it as perimeter, which is equals to 4L. 4L. And 4L also means 4 times the length. So we can also write it as 4 times the length. Doesn't change anything. It's the same thing because 4 times L is the same thing as 4L. Now, for us to have it in a bold form, that's why I put it that way. Perimeter equals to 4L. Now that we know the perimeter formula of a square, let's take some example. So the first example says we should find the perimeter of the square below. Now you can see that the square here, the only thing that is given here is just the length of the side, which is 6 centimeters. So for us to get started with this question now, the first thing that we need to do is to write what is given out. So, and what is given is the length. L is equals to 6 centimeters. So the next thing is to write out our perimeter. Our perimeter, which is equals to 4L, and don't forget, I said it before, that 4L means 4 times L. So, and our L is given in the question. So perimeter, which is equals to 4 times length, which is length. So what we need to do is to probably put in the value of length. So perimeter is equals to 4 times 6. Our perimeter is going to be equal to 4 times 6 is 24 centimeters. That is the unit of perimeter in this case here. The answer is 24 centimeters. Let's take another example. The other example is shown on the screen says we should find the length of the side of a square whose perimeter is 16 centimeters. This particular question is not the same with the first one because in this particular one, it asks us to find the length of the side of the square while the perimeter is given. So we are going to use the same approach, the same formula. So the first thing that we need to do is let us write out what is given. Perimeter is given and length is the question mark that is not given. So what we need to do now is to write out our formula. Our perimeter is equal to 4L. So write 16 because 16 is our perimeter, which is equals to 4L. Now don't forget that what we are looking for here is the length of the side of the square. And that length is having a coefficient of 4. So for us to get rid of the coefficient of L, which is 4, we need to divide both sides by 4. And what do we have now? We have 16 over 4, which is equals to 4L over 4. And what do we have now? We see that the 4, they are cancelling each other because 4 can go in for just one time. And now we have our length to be equal to 16 divided by 4 is equals to 4 centimeter. And that is the answer to this particular question. Now, for us to test our level of understanding of this particular topic, perimeter of a square, so we have some questions here for us. We have like 3 questions here that says we should find the perimeter of a square whose length is 7 centimeter. And we can see the second one says we should find the length of the side of a square whose perimeter is 64 centimeter. And the third question also says we should find the perimeter of the square whose length is 11 centimeter. I'm very sure that if you follow the approach that we use in solving those questions, you're going to get your answer for all these 3 questions. I want to say thank you for watching First Step Educational Services. Please don't forget to subscribe, share. And in case you have any question, please you can contact us through our email address and our WhatsApp number. And if you need personal tutor, you can contact us. Or personal tutorial, contact us through those links that we have put on the screen for you. Thank you very much for watching our channel once again. See you in our next tutorial.